Now that you have learned the basics of Google SketchUp, I'm going to teach you a little bit of Sketchy physics. Sketchy physics is Google SketchUp with some extra tools like motors, springs, servos, and connectors. There are many ways to use Sketchy physics, but I am learning to use it to design robots. My ultimate goal is to create a model that my uncle will help me build. In this tutorial, I will show you some of the basic tools and give you some simple examples of how they work. This is in Google SketchUp. There's gravity. So right now I'm just gonna make a small cube and pull it up, and now when I press this play button, it'll fall right through because nothing's there. But when I use the motors, you're gonna want to use ground, or else it'll just fall and won't work. This is a hinge, and it should just make the square go in a full circle. This is the joint connector piece. You gotta click on the joint and click on whatever you're trying to connect it to. Press Control and click. And when you press play and you want to move it around, you can just go. Oh, lady's in the way. But it should just, you can grab it and just pull it. And if you didn't do that, it would just start tumbling off. And I'll show you an example of that. And this is what happens when you do not connect it. You try to pull it, and it's out of orbit. Now we are going to do servo. Servos go only at a 90 degree, can only go 90 degrees in one way. So you won't be able to go a full circle. And now I'm just going to press the play button. This is the control panel I have. Oh, didn't connect it. So you want to always use the joint connector or nothing will happen, and use control. Now when I press the play button on my control panel, it'll say servo 3628. It'll be any number really. But this is how I control my hand. So it can only go 90 degrees one way and not 90 degrees the other way. And now for the best one, motor. The motor just goes all the way around one way and just keeps going around. Use the joint connector again and press play. Oop, lady in the way. One sec. Okay. Now when I press play, it's 0.5, but I can up it to 1, which will make it go faster, and then pull it down to 0, which will stop it entirely. And this is a simple robot that I already built. It's a hockey hitter so goalies won't need another person with them to practice. They can just use this robot and have it on the other side of them. It can hit it and they can deflect for practice. And now I'm going to show you how it works. And that will be the end of our tutorial.